I know. I forgot.
I'm 39 years old.
But there was nowhere to go. There wasn't, anything to upload it to at that point. So it was like a video cassette. And Lovitz had come to the show. He'd seen the show, and and I reached out to him because he came backstage afterwards, and he knew my parents and was very nice. And I reached out. I said, "Hey, I've got this short. Is there any way you could get them to take a look at it?" And he literally met me in the lobby at 30 Rock and took the video cassette upstairs.
I remembered watching it. All of us were blown away. Your Tom Cruise impression was fantastic.
I couldn't believe that they were putting it on the air because there was nobody from the show in it.
Yep.
And it was Jim Downey.
Yep. Jim Downey, great, who's been on this podcast, amazing head writer. And he just, when he saw something that was great, he knew this has to just be on. I find it so interesting that people can go back and look at that Color of Money parody that you did, and you should look it up and check it out. But to me, it was saying, it occurred to me today, oh, this was the way to go. You were ahead of your time. In my opinion, it's.
I don't know. I was just sort of honestly, I've probably talked to you about this before, that, it was for me trying to do what Albert Brooks, who I think was ahead of his time for sure.
Very much so, yeah.
In terms of what he did, his first movie, Real Life, which was about reality television and making fun of it. And what he had done on the show, and watching that when I was younger and wanting to do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's interesting to me that you when I first saw you were doing a spot on Tom Cruise impression, and then you flash forward all these years with Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
And Tom Cruise plays this executive in Tropic Thunder, and it is one. I mean, I've talked to Tom Cruise about it. It is one of the funniest cameos. He comes out of nowhere, and I know that he came to you when you. I don't know if you approached him about playing this character and said, what's the character's name? Is it Lou?
Les Grossman.
Les Grossman.
Yeah.
He had two
Jewish.
Yeah.
I mean, it's never really stated, but it's kind of implied.
It occurred to me now, that's a Jewish name. But he had requests, right?